not worry.
Well, howdy, folks. Welcome to episode 51 of Do Not Worry. I'm your host, Anthony, coming to you once again from the heart of Beirut, in Chada. I was surrounded by the interns. Oh, they're sitting so close to me.
Hi.
Hello. So if you're wondering why we're sitting like this, Elijah forgot the memory card for the other camera, so we can only use one camera. So we're sitting on one table. How's it going? And we're
Good job.
Yeah.
Welcome, guys.
Great. This is why we pay him. This is why we have our patrons, for this quality entertainment and work that we're getting. Great. He's great. I love Elijah. If his employer is watching, don't fire him. He's great. Sorry. Oh, I hit my elbow on your chair. This is gonna be uncomfortable. Okay, we're not gonna be very comfortable. شو بدنا نعمل? The show must go on, as they say in Hollywood. Folks, God damn it. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, become a Do Not Warrior. We're still not at 6,000. I think this year we'll be lucky if we hit 6K in 6 months, I think. At this goddamn rate. Like the video. Leave a comment. Your engagement is very helpful for this channel. So yeah, help us out with that. We haven't done this in 2 weeks. I feel like it's been 2 months or something. Every time I take a couple of weeks off, I forget how to do this.
It's been such a long time. I forgot the memory card.
Plus هلا we're doing this وقاعدين هيك.
Yeah, it's
not
like
helping.
Exactly. This isn't helping. Anyways, let's just take a second to thank our lovely patrons. We got 2 new awesome blonde patrons over the last couple of weeks, Melting Around and Andrew G. Thank you guys so much for joining our Patreon family. We love you, especially now because I got some big news coming up for you guys. All right, I'm changing careers. And my financial situation ain't doing great. Not that I use the Patreon for myself, but I might have to someday. Superhero patrons. These are our VIPs. There's some construction. What's happening outside right now? Mishwata. Anyways, the show must go on. Superhero patrons. Anthony Balouz, Dr. William Watfa. The Boobs Doctor. I love that name. Moka Bara Elitawil. Rhea D. Jat Masi. Nadine Najla. Tariq Jamal. Thank you guys so much. We love you guys. We love you guys. You keep the show going. You keep my interns paid. Okay, we couldn't do this without you folks. So consider joining our Patreon. I'm going to be having a lot more free time starting next month. I'll get into that in a little bit. So hopefully, more videos. So patrons, please help us out. I also want to make that Joseph Midhab documentary. All of that is funded through you guys. So thank you. We love you. And join us. There's going to be a link in the description. Folks, there's a lot of topics to talk about today. We're going to try to get through as many of them as we can. I'm going to be talking about my new job. I got a new job. Gonna just, talk about the stress that goes into changing careers when you're 31, especially during an economic depression in Lebanon. The Zouk electricity power plant is gonna explode and we are all going to die. Okay? So that's been in the news, but no one's talking about it. They mentioned it briefly 3 weeks ago, and no other word has been mentioned. So I kind of want to talk about that because I just moved away from Zouk because of that. We're going to talk about Farix and some updates to his political stuff, and he was going to run in the elections. He's not going to run anymore. We're going to do a quick deep dive on King Rolodex. Okay, I've gotten so many requests to talk about King Rolodex over the past year. We've stayed away from the topic because I was told he was dangerous and would come after me. So Mr. Rolodex, Mr. King, don't kill me. Or the interns, okay? Please, just don't, it's not worth it, okay? This is all in good fun. So don't you come after us, all right? Please. Oh, there's also this other topic about this lady on her period. And I don't even know, guys. The interns did the research. I've been very busy, as you guys know. You guys comfortable? You guys doing good?
I have no clue. Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to look. Anyways, Elijah's going to edit this. He'll fix this in editing, right? You'll fix this in post. We'll make this a good episode. All right, cool. So, folks, as you guys know, I've been working. I've been very lucky and fortunate to have a very cool job for the past 4 years working in reality television. I'm not going to get into a lot of the details of my job, but I've been doing it for 4 years. I've learned a lot. It's been a stable sort of thing in my life when the country has been unstable, the economic situation is unstable, COVID, all that sort of shit. But I've had this one job that I've been able to depend on. I've learned a lot of things. I've worked with some of the best and most creative people in Lebanon. But after 4 years, folks, I have decided that I had to move on and pursue like a different career path. It's so weird having you guys here just watching me.
I'm so weirded out because I'm like, we're always on the camera and we're doing nothing.
You guys, I don't know what.
I'm just sitting.
Just nod, okay? I don't know what to tell you guys. Feel free to jump in, throw some comments in there.
Yeah.
So folks, I have joined, I'll get into all of this like in a few more weeks once everything is like settled and everything. But I'm going to be a script writer. I'm going to be writing television shows, folks. Like stuff you watch on streaming services, stuff that you watch on TV. If you guys know anything about me, I'm like obsessed with movies and obsessed with TV. All I do in my free time is just consume media and entertainment, movies, television, comics, video games. Doesn't matter how I get my storytelling. I like to inject that shit in my veins like it's a drug. So to be able to write these shows and create this entertainment that I myself love to consume, I'm super excited. I'm terrified because it is like a freelance type of thing. I'm not going to have like a full-time stable job. It's more of a part-time thing. But I don't know, man. And I'm 31. Like I'm not getting any younger, folks. Okay. And the older you get, the more you like, the harder it is to switch careers, and you're always afraid of leaving your job. And again, especially now, we're living in a fucked up time here in Lebanon. I don't know. I feel like anything worth doing is scary. There's a quote that I really love in a movie called A Most Violent Year. It's Oscar Isaac's character who says it. And he says, when it feels scary to jump, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that's a quote that I've lived by for like many years. Like when I left the States to come to Lebanon in 2015 and open a comic book shop, that was one of the quotes that I looked at. Has it paid off for me? Not particularly. Is this going to pay off? Probably not. I have a thing. For some reason, I'm always into things that are like high effort, low reward. Everything that I've done in my life, this show, the podcast, it takes so long to make an episode and we get like a decent amount of views when other people like will throw out a TikTok and we'll get like millions of views. I wanted to sell comic books as if that was going to make me money. I want to work in entertainment and media and the arts. I wish I was an accountant or something. Like I wish I was just born and I was like, I love economics and I'm going to be an accountant for the rest of my life and make millions of dollars. That is not me. That is not my career path. I'm sure a lot of you watching are kind of like me. You don't know what the fuck you're doing with your lives. Like I'm 31. I'm still trying to figure this shit out. Okay. So wish me luck on this new endeavor. I'd love to tell you guys what shows I'll be writing and if they ever get produced or like, you know, if someone actually shoots them and makes them and they're on TV, it'd be fucking cool for you guys to check them out. And I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I'm like, if someone asks me what I do now, I'm kind of excited to say.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
This is bad news for the interns though, because I used to get paid a decent amount in my old job. It was a stable salary. So now if Patreon becomes inconsistent, I can't cover y'all. So you guys,
we're depending on you guys.
You guys need to start. I don't know what you need to do. You need to start begging. You need to start cranking out vlogs every week. I don't know what you get. If viewers, I'm gonna put some pressure on the interns. Do you guys want the interns to make some videos without me? Maybe some fun vlogs, some stuff on their own, kind of like that Daddy Dr. Food review that they did. I've already tasked them with coming up with some ideas. I hope you guys have been working on that. Yeah, I'm sure you have. Anyways, that was it, folks, for my little life update. Our second piece of news, folks, this is important to me. Okay, we're gonna get real. The Zouk power plant is gonna blow the fuck up. Okay, now I know what you guys were thinking, but Anthony, how do you know? We haven't heard about this anywhere. No one's talking about this. Well, about 2-3 weeks ago, March 24th, a bunch of articles came out talking about the Zouk power plant. Here's the first one. Maulawi asks army to guard Zouk power plant to prevent chemical explosion. This was on Naharnet. Another publication, Lorient Today, okay, very, trustworthy publication. Army tasked with securing Zouk power plant after expired hydrogen and fuel oil found unsafely stored. Another article. There are dangerous materials inside the Zouk factory, Interior Minister warns. LBC, Interior Minister El Maulawi says situation of Zouk thermal power plant is dangerous. And another one in French, des matières dangereuses stockées dans la centrale de Zouk, révèle Maulawi. So, folks, now if you read these articles, there's kind of like they say different things. Let's just read one of them as an example. Okay, this is the Naharnet one. Interior Minister Bassam El Maulawi has asked the army to send soldiers to the Zouk power plant to protect fuel tanks and expired chemical materials that could cause an explosion. A day after cabinet tasked the army with safeguarding the site. The plant's current security situation is not appropriate due to the presence of holes in the electronic fence and the absence of any guards, which would allow individuals to enter into its premises where hydrogen and fuel oil tanks and some expired dangerous materials are present, he said in a statement. Should there be an act of sabotage, the aforementioned materials might lead to an explosion, the minister warned, noting that large gas tanks belonging to a company are also present near the plant. Maulawi noted that he had asked the cabinet in Wednesday's session to provide guards for the Zouk power plant and all of its installations until its administration manages to continue repair works. He also was tasked with dismantling the old plant, ridding it of its dangerous materials. Blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. Some other articles also mentioned some different things. Some people are saying that there might even be some ammonium nitrate in the power plant. You got other people saying that if it explodes, it's going to be even worse than the August 4th blast. The final article, the French one, the L'Orient le jour, des matières dangereuses stockées, blah, blah, blah. In that one, you have the owner, the guy who, like the director of the power plant, saying that everything is up to code. I don't fucking trust that guy. I don't fucking trust any word from anyone who works in any fucking institution in Lebanon. And like the way I see it, it's a fucking miracle that we even got this warning. Remember August 4th? How lucky would we have been if we had gotten some kind of warning? Anything. You know, maybe some people would have taken action. Maybe they would have packed their shit and left. I was in this room when we heard the first bang of the August 4th explosion. There's a piece of glass in this right here white skateboard from the explosion. I was home. All right, I'm fucking traumatized. As soon as I heard this shit, I took my shit, threw it in a bunch of suitcases, and moved back to Beirut. As I've mentioned before, I used to live here. I've then transformed this room, like my bedroom, into a studio to record the podcast. And I moved back into my parents' house in Zouk. We live pretty close to the power plant. Not anymore, yo. I'm got the fuck out of there. You live in Zouk, Muslim. How do you feel about all this? I mean, like, God forbid.
But yeah, it's like fucked up. حتى after the August 4th, طلع a leak or a rumor إنه فيها ammonium nitrate plant.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And I remember right after the August 4th blast, a bunch of like, they took out some sort of materials from the Zouk power plant and they drove it somewhere else. And a bunch of people who lived in Zouk like followed the trucks to make sure that they took them away. Look, I don't know. I'm not trying to scare anyone. And I'm fortunate enough that I had like my own apartment. Like I left my parents' place and I had somewhere to like run away to. Not everyone has that chance. Some people can only stay in Zouk. All I want is that there's been no follow-up on this. Like they just mentioned like, hey, it might blow up. Okay. Did you guys check it out? Is it okay? Where's the follow-up? The people that live there need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just, hey, it might explode. Who knows? Good luck. Like, fuck no. What's happening? Can I go back to my house? Like, what the fuck? There's people living there. Like the motel here in Jaite at fucking 11 o'clock. I ain't down with that. I had it till 1 a.m. over in Zouk. That was the fucking like high life, man. I was living good. Watching my shows, playing my video games. What the fuck is up with 11 p.m.? Sometimes it's up to I don't fucking know, man. But this shit needs to be solved. Again, we were in Lebanon where I think like we never get warnings for anything. The fact that someone was like, hey, this thing could be dangerous. I'm taking that shit very fucking seriously. I think you should too. Call your representatives, call your local representatives, call the power plant. If you live in Zouk, call the Beladia, all that shit. Ask for an update. We need to know what the fuck is going on, okay? Maulawi, what the fuck, man? You can't just bring this shit up and then let it fucking hang. What's going on, bro? Like, people might fucking die. This ain't no fucking joke. Noor, anything that you'd like to add?
Might be enough coverage about this.
There's no
like,
coverage.
I don't even know
Bro,
about
this is
this.
the first time I hear about this when I عايش بالزوق.
Bro, yeah, this was from the March 24th, bro. It's been fucking weeks. No one's talking about it. Just give us an update. Tell us, yo, it's safe. Not that I'm gonna fucking believe you, but do your due diligence and fucking take care of this shit. Okay, but we're gonna talk about here before we talk about Farix. Here is Chada singing some Lana Del Rey.
I'm feeling electric tonight. Cruising down the coast, going about 99. Got my bad baby by my heavenly side. I know if I go,
Look شو هالصوت يا شادة اشتقنا له للشادة ما اشتقنا له للشادة. I miss him. Come on, you know you're lying.
I'm
You
not
know.
gonna laugh لأنه ساعتها بيصير يقول لي ليه عم تضحك علي؟ So I'm not gonna laugh.
Yeah, Chada, we love you. We miss you, Yashads. We're just taking a little break. Folks, a couple of weeks ago, we talked about Farix wanting to potentially run in the elections. He was, he expressed his interest in potentially running. And, I gave him props for it. Now, I don't particularly think he's qualified, and I shared my skepticism about it. But I like seeing someone trying to take matters into their own hands. He's not happy with the situation. He felt like he had to run and use his platform. And I respect that. That's more than I'm fucking doing in the fucking elections. You know what I mean? So props to him. He ended up announcing that he is no longer going to present himself. He put out this tweet بعد ما إن كنت قد أعلنت ترشيحي عن مقعد الماروني في كسروان ومن أجل تسهيل توحيد اللوائح قوى التغيير لمواجهة أحزاب السلطة في أقضية لبنان كافة أعلن سحب ترشيحي وعدم وعدم خوض المعركة الانتخابية في هذه الظروف وأني سأستمر في دعم المعارضة من خلال صفحاتي على أمل نجاح عدد أكبر من الوجوه الجديدة. So that was his tweet. Again, I respect him. Whatever you guys think about whatever his political stances are, or if he's qualified or not, he's like, yo, I don't want to distract from other candidates who are more qualified. I want to step aside and I want to help, amplify their voice any way that I can. He then announced on Instagram, now that the lists are almost ready and we have a lot of hope in all districts, I partnered with Political Pen, again, a page that we don't like very much, and we will be featuring new independent candidates on our pages starting next week in a nice and fun, informative talk show presented by me. Stay tuned. In parallel, as I haven't been posting lately, I will resume this week my videos كمان theme انتخابات وسؤالي قد ما بدكم خاصة على اللي بدهم يرجعوا whatever, I can't read. يعطون فرصة ثانية. Mean Int is the name of his new show. Mean Inta, my new socio-political show starting next week. Get to the new independent candidates. Fun, informative, very direct to be featured on Farix Tube and Political Pen. Contact me for info if you're an independent candidate. So it's funny, like now it's funny that Farix is now joining the ranks of all these other like Lebanese, more politically, like Beirut Banyan is doing a bunch of interviews now for the elections. Now you got Farix doing interviews for the elections. You got Serde doing political interviews. You got Gino Raid is doing political interviews on his new podcast, Bukra, which is now on audio platforms. And by the way, Gino is a patron of the show, folks. So we support our boy Gino. And it's really funny because like Gino, he's known for just being like crazy and yelling. And we have a bunch of GIFs and memes of Gino on like WhatsApp. It's fucking hilarious. This podcast like shows a completely new side of Gino that you haven't heard before. He's way more chill. He's very introspective. I listened to a lot of the first episode. I'm gonna keep listening. So I just wanted to highlight that like Farix is dropping out. I respect that. I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna check out his show, which actually the first episode is gonna be coming out on the same day that this episode comes out, on a Thursday. So I'll be checking it out. And good luck, Farix. Now sticking to the politics angle and political discussion, there's another candidate which Noor has done a big deep dive on, which we're gonna talk about right now. King Rolodex. Now King Rolodex I know close to nothing about. All I know is that he's like this gangster type of dude or gangster wannabe. He hands out a bunch of money to people. I've been told that he's scary. Again, Mr. King, don't come for us, okay? This is all in good fun. Don't you be sending no goons to kill us. If anything happens to us, folks, if anything happens to me, Noor, or Elijah, King Rolodex did it. Go after him, okay? Okay, U.S. Embassy, go after him. So, Noor, the microphone shall be turned towards you. Who is this King Rolodex?
Okay, so this isn't our like Dr. Food tier research, okay? Okay. So his real name is Yassin Fawaz.
Okay.
He's the son of the most prominent businessman in Africa.
Oh,
yeah.
Everybody knows African Lebanese businessmen in Africa are up to nothing sketchy at all. It's all totally legal and ethical, I'm sure.
He lived in the U.S.
Lived in Virginia? Bro, I lived in Virginia. Okay. We might have something in common here. Me and my boy Rolodex. Come on, don't you be saying that. Where in Virginia? I lived in Northern Virginia, King Rolo.
Okay, so he came to Lebanon recently. He started like giving people money. Some people
How recently?
I'm not sure.
Like she's
Okay.
Yeah,
a couple years or something? Okay.
Yeah, some people say, he's been doing that to prepare for the elections.
Okay, which we now know he is running in the elections, which is why we're covering him.
What he mainly does, Instagram or TikTok, he posts like short videos of like Lebanese people who thank him for like giving them money. وبيقولوا إنه they receive them as like prizes for winning a competition, but like ما حدا ملاقى شيء competition عملها King Rolodex.
Okay.
He has like 1.3 million followers on Instagram and almost 500k on TikTok.
Okay, and here's a picture. Yassin Fawaz, he's running in Beirut 2 and as in the Shiite seat, I guess. So that is him. Okay, yeah, sorry. Go on.
Okay, was something that I found a while back. He got on the news. It got kind of famous apparently. He abused his domestic worker.
Yes, I remember a lot of people
that
reaching out to me, asking me to talk about that, and I was like, guys, I don't want to get murdered by this King Rolodex guy. So no, thank you.
Like he kept her passport from her. He beat her. He like.
Oh fuck.
He like had a $700 unpaid salary. We can dive more into this,
No, that's pretty depressing. Okay, so let's start with his elections TikToks. Let's watch this one first.
من يوم ما ريح انا كنت اقول له كينج، ممنوع نقول له كينج. من يوم ما ريح بدنا نقول له سعادة النائب الاستاذ ياسين فواز. الصور بدها تركب الكنزات والدلع والقصة الكبيرة مو بدنا نولع يا اخي بالانتخابات هسه يا اخي تشرفك.
Okay, that's weird. Like Haram, he's giving money to people who are really, really poor, and I think like, you know, not in the best state. It's the same guy.
هيدا نائبنا المسبق، هيدا القصة الكبيرة، هيدا الكينج، هيدا أنظف نائب وأكرم نائب بدي يكون ببيروت بالدائرة الثانية، القصة كلنا مع رفقاتنا وأصحابنا وبيروت كلنا معك يا كبير. يا بيي يا بيي كيف النمر الزرع بدها تكون على الشارع، هيدا ما فرقة مش مستدام، هيدا بدي يفوت على مجلس النواب للزهران واللي عم يسرقوا يورجوهم مين الكينج.
He doesn't even say anything. He just stands there and smiles. He looks like a nice guy when he stands there and smiles.
Like, the first TikTok of him like actually talking.
Oh really? This one?
هيدا ابن هيدا وهيدا ابن هيدا وكلهم فاضي. اوكي؟ بارتي اوفر. انا نازل ونازل كرمالكم.
Okay. Again, please don't kill us, Mr. Rolodex. Okay, don't beat us like you beat your maid, please.
كل العالم عم تسأل ليش الكينج رولودكس مش حاطط صور على الطرقات؟ ليش ما بيطلع بيعمل انترفيو بالتلفزيون؟ لشو لا يطلع على التلفزيون؟ لشو لا يعلق صور على الطرقات واسمه لافف الكرة الأرضية؟ أهم رجل بالعالم الكينج رولودكس. جريدة النهار اليوم تركت كل المرشحين وتركت كل شيء بالبلد وضوت على اسم كينج رولودكس. لو شايفين ليه جايبين سيرتك؟ لأنه ما بقى في شيء أهم منك بالبلد، ما بقى عندنا مرشحين.
بس في كل العالم نازلين على الانتخابات.
نازلين بهدف الفخفخة، بس أنت نازل لحديث الناس، أنت نازل لوجع الناس كينج رولودكس، مش كل العالم مثلك، أنت مش عايز حدا، هن عايزينك.
يعني معقولة هول مرشحين ما حكوا عنه؟ ليش حكوا عنه؟
ليش لا يحكوا عنه؟ لأن هن فاشلين، لأنك أنت مثل الشمس الطالعة والناس لاشعة، أنت شمس في حد ذاتك كينج.
She's so extra.
Dude, I love her energy, but he can barely speak Arabic, man. I speak.
Yeah, his Arabic is recently reflected.
Yeah, bro, بحكي عربي أنا أحسن من King Rolodex. كيف عم بيتقدم على الانتخابات, bro? Okay, this is a comedy TikTok apparently. Him trying to be funny.
I'm scared, King.
You trust me?
Yes.
Come on, champ. Rule number 1. Never trust anyone.
Dude, بيعطيني GTA vibes.
Yeah, he's also kind of like when I'm getting Khaled, DJ Khaled, like, and another one. Hey, rule number 1. Hey.
Drip, 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 drip.
Our future Naib, Beirut. Drip, baby, drip, get that drip. Comedy people. He is.
Not like him giving people money.
Oh, giving people money. Okay, so this is him giving people cash.
بدي اشوفه بس مرة واحدة يا كينج، بس بدي اشوفه، بس بدي اوصل له، بس بدي اشوفه.
He wants to see the celebrity.
بس بدي اشوفه يا عمي، بس بدي اوصل له مرة واحدة، بس مرة واحدة.
شو بدك؟ شو بدك؟ شو غلط
بس بدي اشوفه يا عمي، بس بدي اوصل.
He's the only one, like ما في حدا.
خليه شو عندك؟
خليه ما في غيره, bro.
هذا الكينج، هذا ملك الدولار، هذا الكينج. انا اول ما راح اوصل سوريا راح ارفع صورته بحلب عنا هونيك. هذا الكينج، هذا ملك الدولار.
He's a nice guy.
هذا الكينج.
The guy?
Yeah.
He agreed to this. So this is scripted.
والله ما هذا شفته وتفاجأت والله.
I don't blame any of those people. هن معترين, bro. Bro, I hope you let him keep it, first of all. I hope you let him keep the $100. No, I'm never making fun of anyone who's there getting the money. Bro, haram, they need it. Haram to get that money, so I don't blame them at all. He's taking advantage of like these desperate, underprivileged people and like getting them on camera. Like, remember the page that we talk about and that we love? The World Sucks. What do we love about them is that they don't show their face. They're doing it anonymously. They're doing it to help people. This guy is all about the credit and getting props and people kissing his hand and kissing his feet for giving the money.
Keep liking my TikToks.
Who?
The World Sucks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. You're doing TikToks? Let's see.
Oh, that's the same guy.
Is it?
Yeah. Yep.
Zouk from Lebanon. ملك الدولار بلبنان الكيد. انت خيي. هيدا خيي. جايب
This guy's on the
الزوار
payroll.
وتارك.
Hey da.
Oh my god, I've seen this. It's so uncomfortable.
هاي انا جيت من عقاد لاجي اشوف الكينج واقول له بحبك ونحن معك ونحن بظهرك ونحن بنفديك بدمنا. I love you, King.
It's so he just loves
It's just like nods.
he loves sitting there and getting compliments like, what else you gonna say about me? You think I'm pretty?
اوكي نحن مع الكينج رولودكس هون ربحنا جيف اواي. بدي اوضح شغله كثير مهمه سبيشالي مؤخرا اللي عم بيصير شيء منه معقول. نحن هون في جيف اواي يعني ابدا
Give away.
نقول انه الكينج رولودكس او نحن بهيدي الخبريه انه عم بتصير كانه نحن جايين مثلا شهاده او عم هيك. لا هي جيف اواي ونحن من المعجبين كثير بالكينج رولودكس. على طول بنضلنا اب تو ديت على كل شيء على الانستغرام على الاكونت وهي الموضوع مبادره جيف اواي.
اصلا these giveaways don't even exist.
Let's see this guy. هذا كمان اكيد معطر.
أنا اسمي جواد. جيت اليوم من البقاع حتى أتواصل مع الكينج رولودكس لأنه عرضت عليه وضعي. أنا تلميذ بلا شغل. هلا الوضع بلبنان بالمرة ما بيسمح للواحد يشتغل والوضع بالمرة، فأنا عرضت حالتي على الكينج والكينج حيساعدني.
I'd rather go broke than be in Hake video.
Bro, Mata, the guy needs it, man. Like he wouldn't, you know what I mean?
I
This
know.
is he goes after
Such a thin envelope, شيخ. Maximum 200 I did.
haram. I feel so bad for these people, and he's just using them for fucking TikToks, man. That's pretty low of you, bro. It's pretty. I ain't scared of you. I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie, but like that.
This one's crazy.
Thank you guys.
Thank you very much, King. You're the best.
Okay.
That's so fucking weird, man. One more category with women.
He's like a pimp.
He's a pimp too.
لا, he's like a pimp. Okay. في like photos on Instagram.
Apparently can feel like miss something وهو he was the judge.
يلا وزع لكل بلد اعطيها وردة. يلا فوت فوت انا اعمل لك فوت
Getting flowers to them ladies.
فوت
So cute.
This is so sketchy.
فوت وراه فوت.
Like, why is he being rude to the guy, man?
Oh.
It's my job after what you are going to do on stage. So no worries. The evening gown, the catwalk only will be straightforward pose. Left.
Was it like Donald Trump? Like
exists.
he's just like Ando pageants, Miss USA pageant. What is this?
You wait.
What that is?
When you see the lamp, I am sitting over there, I have a lamp.
Okay.
You will see the lamp, you will turn, and
What kind of pageant is this? This is the sketchiest pageant ever,
I
bro.
tried to find something.
It's like an underground. Okay, that's enough. This is so boring.
Ukraine,
One girl just a boyfriend.
Russia, Brazil, Crimea.
Oh god.
Your country? Kazakhstan. Spain.
Oh my god, it's so awkward, bro.
Turkey. No country. Crimea.
No country premium, bro. What is this? These aren't prostitutes, bro.
This
is Spain.
Russia, the camera guy was like Putin.
What is? What are you doing, bro?
Stop following her.
That's so weird. Oh my God. Well, guys, he is going, knowing Lebanon, this guy is going to become our new minister.
Yeah, definitely.
Beirut 3. Was it Beirut 3? Was it? I don't remember. But yeah, God bless, folks. That's King Rolodex. If there's like a big King Rolodex story that we missed or something, let us know. Do not murder us. And if anything happens to us, folks, King Rolodex did it. For our final main topic, we're going to try to get Leopold to join us.
Leopold.
Yeah, keep him busy over here with the treats. All right, folks. Let us talk about the final topic, which is you talk about it because I don't know what the fuck any of these people are or their names.
Okay, so it's gonna start with this so-called psychologist, Isma Stephanie, and she posted this video. First of all, في Nadine, she's an influencer, ملكة الاستفزاز. This video is basically about her indirectly.
What did Nadine do to lead to this video?
ماشي منزلة فيديو انها like في زو. معقد كتير so just watch. وكمان بتحكي انه اجتها her period وهيك so.
لأني بعرف إنه في كتير أشخاص بتتابعني وبتحبني وبتسمع مني بتسمع نصايحي وخصوصي صبايا وخصوصي تينيجرز. في كلمتين بدي أحكيهم معكم ممنوع يطلع حدا يحط لي كومنت انت ما خصك بالعالم او هيدي حرية شخصية او هيدا الحكي. هيدا رأيي وانا بدي دافع عنه. اللي بيحب بيتبنى الفكرة والما بيحب يعمل سكرول وما بيتبناها. في مبدأين عند البنت هن كتير أساسية وكتير حلوين وللأسف إن عم نفقدهم يلي هن الاستحاء والبرايفسي. يعني لما بتكوني بالراجل بالدورة الشهرية تبعك نحنا كمشاهدين على تيك توك وعلى السوشيال ميديا ما خصنا نعرف انه انت عم تقطعي بالراجل.
Amen.
ولا بيهمنا الموضوع. ولا بتزيدي على حياتنا شيء.
Preach.
ولا منقول عنك منفتحة ولا منقول عنك متحررة. منقول عنك ما بتستحي.
وشرموطة.
هيدا الشيء انت مفروض تعيشيه ما حدا خصه. تحت غطاء الحرية عنوان الحرية عم نعمل قصص ما بتشبه الحرية بشي. عم نضيع المعنى الحقيقي للحرية. لما بدك تكوني حرة بدك تكوني محترمة حالك. لما بدك تكوني حرة بدك يكون الآخر بيحترمك. لما بدك تكوني حرة بدك تكوني وازنة كلماتك. لما بدك تكوني حرة بدك تعرفي انه كل فيديو بتنزليه على السوشيال ميديا في 300,000 واحد بيتأثر فيه. هاي حرية. منه كول إذا أنت كل الوقت بترجعي وبتسبسبي وبتحكي بالزنار وبالنازل.
أنا عم تلطش نادين.
منه كول إذا سوري رح أضطر أولى بتطلعي بفيديوز بتبعوصي. منه كول. منه شي حلو. منه شي ترندي. جسمكم احترموه. هيدا الجسم بده احترام مثل حيلا شي تاني. ما تستعملي
خلص شو Return of the King 13 ending.
ما بتدملك. ما رح تدملك. الفولورز يلي عم يجوكي من ورا صدرك وداريرتك ما رح يدومولك.
داريرتي؟
إذا مفكرين إنه الشباب كتير عم ينبسطوا بالموضوع صدقوني وببصم لكم بالعشرة إنه وصلوا لمحل الشباب قرفوا من
poor guys.
صدقيني ما في شي رح يدملك ولا في شي رح يخليك تثبتي وجودك وين ما كنتي إلا ذكائك وأخلاقك تهذيبك ترتيبك علماتك وثقافتك.
Shut up and take off your shirt. I'm kidding guys. I am kidding.
Fuck. What happened was
so what happened? Why did she go on and make this 2-minute rant?
Basically I think she's like one of the envious people on Nadine. Nadine is very pretty.
Who's Nadine? جاحكينا شوي.
Okay, so Nadine is this very famous TikToker. Hi Nadine. We love you. We should.
I don't know you. Should I love Nadine?
You should. She's super
lives
cool.
on my TikTok, Nadine.
Yeah. This is Nadine, mastering the art of istifsaz. She's basically like very bitchy and like, I love her honestly. She's a fan, and you should be on this podcast. You're welcome.
Okay, you're making decisions for me now.
You won't regret this. Anyway, for basically Nadine, like she's a very like independent, powerful female. وهيدا من الضيعة مهبولة وعاملة حالها psychologist.
There's nothing wrong with being من الضيعة. Everybody loves going up to the mountains from time to time and spending time in beautiful nature.
Anyway, فنادين after like هيدا لطشتها she went on with the comments.
رح وضح period منا تابو ولا شيء بنستحي فيه أبدا. بس on social media ما حدا خصه يعرف. ما فيها تكون كل تفاصيل حياتكم على السوشيال ميديا.
Why is she so bothered?
Yeah, Stephanie يا حبيلة. Basically
Nadine replies أولك بسكوبان أو سكوبينال أحسن. سوري عم بسأل بس لأنه جايتني وهيك. She's being super like sarcastic and just fucking with her, huh?
Nadine.
Yeah.
But look, Stephanie's comment has 265 likes.
No, العرب هدول close-minded idiots that agree with her. فthen Nadine went on another comment. اجتني اليوم.
Let me read the other comment. Why do I feel like she's talking about your legging gym video?
Do you have that video?
No, I tried to find it. Anyway.
So the video that caused the controversy we don't have?
Nope.
And you forget the memory card, Elijah. شو هيدا? What are we doing here? Leopold, come sit محله.
حكيت عم بحكي وطشتني.
Sorry.
So Stephanie.
Sorry.
بطل بدي احكي.
Go.
So okay, Stephanie. Period is a taboo, sadly. وعالم انه are ashamed by it واللي تخبيها when you ask for a tampon ما تخلوا العالم تعرف.
Nobody should be ashamed by it.
You telling people انه it should stay private وهيك you're supporting this taboo. بالعكس, people should spread awareness and more talk about it أكتر. Like young teenage followers, it's normalized.
It is normalized. It's gross. Like we don't gotta pretend that like talking about periods isn't gross. It shouldn't be a hype or anything, but do I necessarily want to know when someone's got their period or like know about it? Not necessarily. I don't care. But do I think people should be able to talk about it if they want to? Sure, go for it. I don't want to have to think about it because it gives me like visual images. You know what I mean? It's like a medical thing. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about shitting or something like that. Not that it's the same thing. Shitting is natural. Everybody shits once a day. You know what I mean? I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay. I'm trying to fix what, in case someone interprets as what I said. I'm not siding with Stephanie. I'm Team Nadine. But I don't want you to think that I also love hearing about periods, because I don't. Do you like hearing about periods?
I don't mind it. I don't think it's disgusting. إنه كيف إيدك تجرحها وبتنزل دم. إنه في واحدة بينزل دم من كسة. It's normal.
I have a blood. I have like anytime I get a blood test or anything, I have a needle phobia. I literally take Klonopin, Rivotril to get any kind of needle.
You've been inked.
Yeah.
You have tattoos.
Exactly. I take drugs to get tattoos. Anytime if I cut or if I see myself bleeding, I am very sensitive, particularly to my own blood. So like I am not one to be like, you never want to be around me if I'm injured. I don't do blood very well. So like, yeah, I'm not into blood or anything. People, when there was a trend of people showing their vaccines and everyone was posting videos of getting the COVID vaccines, I would like get woozy. Literally, I would scroll down Twitter, so I had to mute the word like vaccine, COVID vaccine, everything like that, because I can't look at that shit. So yeah.
So Nadine posted this TikTok after Heidika Stephanie, so
okay. The haram police. When she remembers women out of their bleed out of their hoo-has every month.
Okay. After the incident with controversy, basically...
Did Stephanie get back at her?
Yeah, Stephanie basically رفعت lawsuit عليها.
Oh, can I read this?
Stephanie sent Nadine this DM.
Okay. Hello, Nadine Sami. Following the terms of use and Lebanese law, you are committing bullying, harassment, and unrightful use of my content. These actions are sued by law, and therefore I am exercising my right to hire a lawyer to sue you against them. Either you stop offending my personal status and profession, or legal actions will be taken. My lawyer advised to warn you once, thus you can consider this as your warning. If you don't stop these actions, including any offending against my person, I will go on for a friendly case. Okay, first of all, Stephanie, that's fair use, bro. We can take any content you create and comment on it and giving social commentary on what you're creating. When you post, let me finish. When you post stuff on social media, it is fair game for anyone to take that content and comment on it. We are using your content and repurposing it for the purpose of giving commentary. So that is fair use. You can go yourself in your fucking lawsuit because you have no grounds to stand on. You can't sue me. If you can sue her for what she did, half of fucking Lebanon can sue me for this fucking podcast. All right? Ain't nobody we ain't talk shit about. So you can't sue her just like you can't sue me. You dumb.
Okay, so Nadine went on a rant on stories.
Nice.
So funny.
I'm literally so powerful. هيدا the period girl تاعت TikTok. قد ايه في بنات شرشحوها وبهدلوها وعملوا لها تاج وقالوا لها تعي شوفي نحن شو عم نحكي عنك. I'm the only person who blurred her name out on my stories. شافتون اوكي شافت الستوريز تركت كل اللي شرشحوها على تيك توك وعلى انستا وين ما بدكم and قررت بما انه انا كتير مستفزة and her video was about me وكتير محسسة مني she decided the only way to shut me up was to try to scare me with a fake lawsuit. بس انه مين حيقول لها انه ما في سايبر لو بلبنان اصلا. If you're the type of person who is so insecure about their thoughts and their ideas, their opinions, to the point where you would go as far as trying to file a lawsuit against a person who just expressed their opinion the same way you did, except with more brain cells and less aggressivity, TikTok is not for you. Social media is not for you. You're old enough to not need to be on social media anyways. So, if there's anything you should take away from that, because I know she's watching.
Her TikTok account got removed.
Lamin Stephanie?
لا Nadine.
Nadine's got removed for bullying?
So look شو قالت. Some notable DMs of people's disappointment at the quality of female psychologists in Lebanon. Also she is tagged in these but not shown because it's obvious she thrives off this attention. But I hope you realize that going viral for talking about me and my content, you're welcome for reviving your account by the way, is not more important than you showing the world that you are extremely bad at your job. Yes, my account did get removed because my istifzaz is just that powerful. Been there, done that, will be back as always. And shocking enough, after like literally نص ساعة, she got her account back.
Ah, fuck.
After like ساعة يعني.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, but like in the meantime, a psychologist you should definitely avoid.
Well, I second that. What's her name? What's the psychologist's full name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie what?
Stephanie Juan.
Stephanie Juan 08. Well, let's avoid Stephanie Juan, the worst psychologist in Lebanon. خلصنا?
Yeah.
God bless. Well, folks, we're done. I wanted to talk about the Will Smith and Chris Rock slap.
Yes, everybody knows about
I know,
this.
it's been so long. I know everyone's so sick of it. I was so enthralled by that news. I found that moment so crazy. And like, just, we might as well.
I like his banned from the Oscars for 10 years.
So at first, I hated Will Smith when that happened. I was like, fuck you, Will Smith. Obviously, what he did was fucked up. You don't walk up and hit a comedian for a joke.
Yeah.
But now, like, Edma, عم بيبهدلوا Will Smith who banned from the Oscars for 10 years when other people like Roman Polanski are still winning Oscars. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay, you guys just fucking get off it. Like, مبدأ الأد he slapped the guy. We're all over it at this point. But I wish I wanted to do a whole episode on the slap. But we missed it. We're too late. Folks, thank you for watching this episode of Do Not Worry. This is a very weird episode. And I know the comments are going to ask us to please sit like this all the time. We're not. Okay? It's not comfortable. It's hot. I can't move. I got to look like this. No one's happy here. So we're not doing this again. Let me just take a moment to thank some of our beautiful, beautiful patrons who we love so much, like Joseph Sarkis, Gino Raide. Check out his podcast, Enzo. He's a streamer. He was the ex-Lebanese contestant on Voice France, folks. We got an ex-Voice France contestant in our fucking patrons. Tufik, Fakih, Jad Al-Haj, Darkwing, Duck, Ziad Mgharbel. Beautiful superhero patrons like Ziad Ash'ar, Jad Term Sani. I'm never going to have an easier time with your last name, man. Rasha Audi, Tariq Jammo, Dr. William Wafta, the boobs doctor. The boobs doctor. Get your boobs fixed, ladies. Get them buns fixed. By Dr. William Watfa, the one and only. Thank you so much for tuning in. Join our Patreon. Let us continue this beautiful channel together and this podcast. Like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Folks, did I forget anything?
No.
Share. If you know family, if you have family that lives in Zouk, let them know that the thing's about to fucking explode. Okay, have them pack their shit. You want to say bye, buddy? You want to say bye?
Come here.
Hey, I'm gonna try.
You come.
It's not gonna work. Here, turn around, say hello, say goodbye.
Come.
Aww. All right, folks.
He doesn't even want to try.
Do not worry, folks. Do not worry.